Good afternoon. My name is Yusuf Kafo, and I'm from the University of Wolverhampton here in the UK. Thank you very much for joining us today for this webinar. I am also joined by my colleague Raquel, who is the International Officer for Turkey. So hopefully between both of us, we can answer your questions today. Okay. So hopefully this is going to work. But right, there we go. So before I start, I think what I would like to do is obviously make sure that everyone's keeping safe. The priority right now for the university is the safety of our current students, our staff members, but also our prospective students as well. And I'm sure it is the same for you. So please, your friends, your family, and please keep safe. So the University of Wolverhampton can actually be traced back to the 1800s, but I thought I'll start off by telling you a little bit about some of the some points about the university. There are actually around 6 universities in the West Midlands, and the population of the West Midlands is probably similar to that of Antalya, so quite small compared to Istanbul or Izmir. Okay. Also, back in 1927, there was actually a Sunbeam motor car which reached about 200 miles per hour. Okay, so for the next couple of minutes, I'm going to be talking to you about where the university is and how can you study with us and be successful after graduation. Okay, so where are we in the UK? We're actually in the heart of the UK, so quite central in the Midlands. In terms of getting here, you can you can travel by plane to us from Turkey directly to Birmingham Airport, an international airport, which is only 20 minutes from the main campus. Within the UK as well, you can go to London, just over an hour, go to Birmingham as well, in as long as an hour as well. So we're quite central and one of the main transportation network in the UK. Okay. So as a history for the university, you can actually trace back to the 1800s, where we started as a technical institute. However, we gained university status back in 1992. I think one of the key things for us as a university is that 96% of our graduates are in employment after graduation. Okay, so they're either in a senior or managerial role. So for us, it's something that we pride ourselves on when we're teaching our students. So at the university, we have 3 main faculties. Okay, and within those faculties, we have different schools, as you can see here. So the Faculty of Arts, Business and Social Sciences will have programs in kind of the arts, humanities, the business school, the law school. If you look at the Faculty of Education, Health and Wellbeing, and we have courses, institutes, education, health and human sciences. And then finally, our Faculty of Science and Engineering. Okay, now we have a range of programs. However, some of the key programs from our Faculty of Arts and Business and Social Sciences include animation, graphic design, hospitality, business and management, law, film and television production. Within our school of our Faculty of Science and Engineering, some of the key programs in that faculty include architecture, cybersecurity, computer science, engineering, civil, electronic, mechanical engineering, project management, and pharmacy. And from our Faculty of Education, Health and Wellbeing, the key programs include our criminology and criminal justice, physiotherapy, sports science, public health, psychology, social work, and also emergency management. We offer a range of programs at all levels. Okay, these are some of the programs across the university that we offer. As you can see, there's quite a wide range for everyone. Okay. At the postgrad level as well, similarly, right through from accounting and finance to physiotherapy, psychology, robotics, marketing. So lots and lots of different programs for you to choose from. We also have the International Academy. Okay, so within the academy, we offer pre-sessional programs, foundation year, if you've not met the entry requirement for a first year course, or a pre-master's course if you've not made the requirements for a master's program. We also offer language testing, and we have summer and winter schools, and we also offer bespoke programs for students as well. So I've talked about our faculties and our courses. However, I think it's really important that you know that within the university, we work closely within the industry here in the UK. So some of our students will go on placements with the likes of the NHS, the Wolverhampton Wanderers Football Club, for example, with the BBC, Jaguar Land Rover, but also in other companies such as GlaxoSmithKline, GSK, for our medical students, Microsoft as well. A lot of our students and courses, especially at the undergrad level, will have industry placement attached to the program. Moving on to, so you've got your program you want to study, you start looking at, okay, when you do start to look to study with us, you look at accommodation. We have at the university our own accommodation, but there are also other accommodations as well for you. Okay, so with accommodation, the prices starts from around £88 per week up to £106 per week. Okay, now different contracts that you can go to. A lot of our accommodation are ensuite accommodation or standard. At the main campus, it's only less than 15 minutes walk to the city centre. Or if you want to go to, the city of Birmingham, it's only 20 minutes train journey away. All bills are inclusive. Across the campuses that we have, so the 3 campuses that we currently have, we have a free shuttle bus. For students who cycle, you can get a bike, which makes it a lot more healthy for you and cheaper as well. You can, use the cycle storage. All the accommodation has a laundrette and a 24-hour security team to ensure your safety and well-being on campus. At our Walsall campus, we also have a swimming pool and athletics track, as well as other sports facilities. We pride ourselves on helping our students and supporting them, especially during these times. So at the university, we have faculty members who look after students, being a personal tutor. We have mentoring schemes with current students and graduates. We have counselling services. We have the multi-faith centre. We have the careers and workplace where you can look for part-time jobs, but also placements and internship as part of your programme. We also offer English and academic support so that if you need to improve on your English language or how to write and improve your coursework or your exam techniques, then we can also support you as well. The Students' Union is a place for you to go to for societies, clubs, but also advice as well. It's where we put a lot of information, activities together for your experience, for your student experience. Furthermore, we have the sports and fitness membership that you can use. We've upgraded the digital facility on the campus so that you can have access to Wi-Fi, good Wi-Fi, access to your books, to your learning materials, your resources, wherever you are, or any campus that you're in. And as you can imagine, right now, it's very important that we're able to offer that to all our students, regardless of where they are. And that's what we've done. We've also improved our estate. So we have a new courtyard for food where you can actually relax and meet your friends. Hopefully when that's back together is when we can all be on campus together. In terms of fees, funding and scholarships, for all international students coming to the UK on a Tier 4 visa, you have to show £1,035 if you're going to be studying outside of London. Okay. Now that works out around £9,135 for the academic year. However, the city of Wolverhampton is very, very affordable. So you will know there's no reason why you should spend up to £9,000 for maintenance. Okay. Tuition fee at the university for our undergrad programs, this starts from around £12,250. And going to postgrad programs with professional placement to £14,834. So the PGT programs are courses where there's professional placement and the course lasts for around 18 months. So you look at our computer science, our business management program, and also engineering. We have automatic scholarship for our students for all offer holders of £1,000. However, we also have the Lord Paul Scholarship, which is up to 2,500. So if you've done well in your academic grade, you're eligible to receive up to £2,500. So, entry requirements for you. So these are what we usually require for majority of our programs at the university, whether you're coming for the International Foundation year, for the undergrad program, or a postgrad program. Okay. Now, the application process is very, very straightforward. I will advise you, what you would need to make an application is your academic certificates or transcript, evidence of English language, a personal statement, specifically for the University of Wolverhampton. Why do you want to study the program of your choice and why that program at the university? Okay. An academic reference and a copy of your passport ID page. For some programs, let's say architecture, for example, or interior design or fashion, you may be required to submit a portfolio as well. So just some tips when you're making your application. So ensure you meet all your requirements, find the course you love and you want to obviously be in that career once you finish. Write a good personal statement. On UCAS, if you're applying for an undergrad program, the code for the university is W75. Attend your visa interview, apply for your visa and your interview, and hopefully we will see you on campus at the university. And, I've talked a lot to you in the past few minutes, but why should you come to the university? Firstly, many of our courses are accredited by the professional bodies, whether it's a business program, a health program, an engineering program. Okay. 96% of our graduates are employed. Now, for a student, especially in the current climate, finding a job can be quite tricky. We ensure that we try to put you in the best position for when you graduate. And I think just before I finish off, this is some of the quotes from our international students, talking about how the city is a great place to be, or the environment at the university is very favorable to them. So thank you very much for listening. And hopefully you can join us in September, and within a year or 3 years, this could be you graduating with the rest of us as a pack of wolves. Thank you very much.
Yusuf, thank you so much for the presentation. Let's see if there are any questions. I don't see any at the moment, but probably they will come in a few seconds.
No worries. Thank you very much. That was good. I hope I've answered some of the questions. But I guess, Selshon, is there anything that one of the questions that's been being asked over the past few hours, or what you would like me to clarify?
Well, usually people are very curious about the life there, how much money they need to survive, about the language requirements and accommodation options, these kind of things. You can talk about this kind of stuff to give more information before the questions come.
Okay. Yeah, I think, I'll take the first one in terms of the living arrangements. I originally am from Manchester, but when in Wolverhampton, it's a lot more affordable, when it comes to socializing, eating, even when it comes to the accommodation as well. You can find more affordable housing for students as you would otherwise in a bigger city. Now, for accommodation, some of our students can either reside and stay on our university accommodation or a private accommodation. Now, this can either be within the city of Wolverhampton, or they can actually live in Birmingham, which obviously is a bigger city as well. So there are lots and lots of opportunities and offer for students. I think in terms of English language, we tend to ask students to either have an IELTS or equivalent, depending on what they want to study. And I think what I'll try to do is, if I can show the screen for entry requirements to make it really clear of what we ask for. But I mean, for example, for the IFY program, we tend to ask for our UKVI IELTS 5.5 with nothing below 5.5. And then obviously with students at the undergrad level or the master's level, just equivalent to GCSE grade English that they would need. Otherwise, if they don't have that, then we may ask for the IELTS. There's a question around the work permit. Thank you for that question. So students, whilst you're studying at the university, you can work up to 20 hours per week during term time. Okay. Outside of term time, you can work full-time hours. Okay. I try to, advise students not to work, the full-time hours when they can, because studying is your main priority. However, working part-time or either can supplement your maintenance. So in terms of your socializing, it might give you more money to spend to explore the UK. And those are the benefits. But you can also learn a lot by working from other colleagues you work with. So there are, you can work, it is permissible under the UKVI current guidelines for you to work whilst you're studying. In terms of another question here around Duolingo, currently, this is not something we're looking into as a university to accept. However, we have a list of English programs that we're accepting in place of IELTS. So like Password, for example, we're accepting that. Okay, IELTS indicator test, we're also accepting that as well. What I will advise you to do, please, I'll put a link in this shortly. You can have a look on our website and see. I'll ask Raquel, please, to put the link from the International Academy link, and you can see the list of programs that we offer to our students. Another question was around the international student ratio at the university. Now, we have a student population of around 22,000 students, okay, and around over 2,000 of those are international students from 130 countries. So we're an internationally focused university, okay. So there's lots and lots of different nationalities on campus, different faiths from different areas around the world. So what do you think? Are there any of the? Oh, there's two more questions here I can see. We do offer online programs. However, again, some of the programs that I've recently showed you, what I would advise you to do is look is to check with us clearly to see what program is it you're wanting basically to study, and at what level as well. So if you give me more information, perhaps I can answer that question better for you. In terms of transferring from a current university to our university, it is possible to transfer. Usually, what we ask for is to see your current academic transcript and certificate. If we can determine that what you've studied already is equivalent to our year 1 and year 2, then potentially we may be able to offer you a place onto the final year of our program. I hope that answers your question. In terms of social activities for international students, there's a wide range of activities, from sports to social events. The International Academy at the university organises a stringent of events that you can go to. So we have to welcome all our international students, we have the International Welcome Week, and that happens a couple of times throughout the year. We also have international-led activities, so it might be food-related, for example, or it might be national-related. So, for example, it might be a national day in Turkey, or in Africa, or in Southeast Asia. We have different days to celebrate our international students or International Day. Within the city as well, there's lots of activities. We actually have a theatre on the campus as well, which we run. So, as a student, if you're involved or interested in drama, in theatre, in performance, then that's something that you can also get involved with. There are lots of extracurricular activities that you can do to obviously supplement your international student experience whilst you're studying with us. Hello, Bilal. So with your 2-year degree, I think again, as I recently just said, one of the things that we will do is I would advise you to make your application, submit your degree transcript, and then we can obviously have a look to make sure that we can ascertain whether what you've studied is equivalent into what we would have taught in year 1 and year 2. Didn't have my video on, so apologies everyone. Hello, I'm Yusuf. Nice to meet you all.
Hi, hello, I'm Raquel. So yeah, if you have any questions for us, feel free to ask. We're here to to help you. Any questions you may have, we're very welcome. No silly questions, no anything. So please go for it. I was just having a question from Bill. Can we check this option before the payment? Which option? The transferring from another university, do you mean? Hello?
Is there a problem?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't hear anything. So, okay, hospitality, and how can we? You can.
Yusuf has turned off his microphone.
Yeah, I think it's working. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, brilliant. So I'll just turn off. Just a second, please. Yeah. So what we can do, Bilal, is definitely send your transcript to us, and we can double check. Oh, here I am. Yeah, it's working the video. So we can double check with our admissions team what's the best we can do. So yeah, you have our email addresses. You can email me or Yusuf, and you can double check this for you. No problem. So yeah, don't feel shy. Yeah, we're here to to help you as much as we can. Any question is welcome. I think Yusuf wants to add something, so I will pass over to him.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Raquel. I think just obviously to reiterate what we've been saying in terms of obviously the questions that's been coming in. I hope that we've been able to answer some of your questions, but please do let us know if there's anything else that you want to answer. I think one of the things that I was going to talk about as well was around scholarships. And I'm sure, as you can see, in terms of the programs that we offer, our tuition fee are very, very affordable in terms of the price range, and competitive if you compare it to other institutions. So we offer the scholarship program, which is £1,000 for all our offer holders, but also you have the opportunity to top that up to 2,500 as well. So, for your first year of study, so you could be paying as little as, less than around £10,000 for your tuition fee. Additionally to that, you may be able to pay your tuition fee in 3 installments. So to give you an opportunity to maybe, break up the payments that you have to pay. I think whilst obviously we're talking, one of the things I can actually have a look at is I'll show you obviously the cost and tuition fee. Like I said, as around 9,750 would be what your tuition fee may be potentially if you have really good grades in your diplomacy or your bachelor degree. So for your bachelor degree, you're looking at to be having a second class division 2-1 or higher, so roughly around 60% or more. And within your undergrad, you're looking at ABB, so probably say around 4.5 perhaps. But that's something that I can let you know. Just want to say thank you very much, Sergeant, for organising this for us. It's been really, really good. And I think obviously, if there's anything else you need, do let us know. We are available at, the international at wlv.ac.uk should you need to ask any questions after we're offline. Or you can obviously contact the guys at IEFT to pass on our details to you as well. So thank you very much for joining us today. And hopefully, we've been able to give you some more information. And just before I finish, I want to make sure that, please do keep safe. The priority right now is your safety, your health and well-being of yourself, your family, and friends. Okay. So thank you very much.
I have just put the email in your chat. So please feel free to email us anytime. Okay. And no more questions? Are you sure? Anything you would like to know? You're welcome, Bilal. You're very welcome. Selcan, I think there are no more questions for us.
Yeah, it seems like you answered all the questions. I'll thank you so much, both of you, for participating with the IEFT's talk.
No, thank you. Thank you very much, for allowing us to be part of these events. I think they're great. It's a new way of working for all of us, and we're still learning in some point. So, you're welcome. Rica ederim. I'm not sure my pronunciation is not that good. I know.
That was a good pronunciation. Thank you so much. It was our pleasure to have you. If the people have more questions, they can get in touch with you on your personal email.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, thank you so much, all. Thank you, Sajan. Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you.